Welcome to Fresh Fishing.
And welcome to Pimp My Bivvy in depth. So for those that don't know, on our channel we do a feature called Pimp My Bivvy in our PB Busters episodes. So here we just kind of come away from that a little bit and just kind of highlight a particular product that we've got and just show you it in a bit more detail if we think it's something to shout about, basically, don't we?
Perfect. In a nutshell, he got it. Absolutely spot on.
So yeah, one take as well.
One take wonder. So what are we going to take a look at today?
So today we're going to take a look at the ND bite alarms that I recently purchased. I've got the K9S, and the R9S. So basically, they call the K9S is the alarm, and the R9S is the receiver, I'm assuming.
Right.
But yeah, I picked them up. I just got a little thing for. I mean, obviously, I was in the market for obviously the alarms, and I like the ND stuff. I think it's decent quality. Obviously, we've got the
magnetic butt rests
as well. With these, from like first glance, a good bit of kit. Like they're good quality. Like you can just feel the quality in them. So in terms of kind of you know, how it was presented, you know, came in a nice box there, nice carry case.
Lovely.
With everything to come in. Yeah, really snazzy. Go on, open it up.
Oh, the zip sounds premium.
And they actually come with snag ears as well. You just screw them on.
Oh, I've just zipped it up.
Oh, I already had it open, prepared.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it just comes. Obviously, but they're being used at the minute, so there's nothing.
Yeah, they're in use, but there is a slot for a fourth if you want it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the R9S. Really nice and tidy. And do you know what? The smallest things, like I just really like the switch at the top. So in the middle is off. If you push to the left, it just allows the receiver to vibrate, so there's no noise. And if you push it to the right, then you've got there's
a little tune.
The noise there to wake you up. But what I like about these, the really cool thing is that you can pretty much, you know, you can control the alarms from your receiver. So, you know, if you don't want to get out of your bivvy to mess about with your alarms, you don't have to. You can, you know, change the volume, change the tone.
That is pretty good. You
know, turn the lights on and off just simply with the alarms. So yeah, pretty good. With the alarms themselves, do you know what? I probably should have brought them over.
But they're in use, so.
Yeah, well, you get nice little covers for them. So
we'll put some images on top of our faces.
Yes, we will. So you get nice little covers for them. So basically, once you've got the batteries in there, that's it. The alarms are on. So the cases there will prevent them from obviously being turned and going off. Pretty cool, the fact that the receiver just kind of looks after everything, basically.
You can get the app as well, can't you? I don't think you've worked it out yet, but you can.
So I did. I've got the app. It seems connected, but it's kind of only going to one of the.
So you probably need.
So no matter what kind of alarm I test, it goes to the same one on the app. So I need to kind of look at that a bit more.
That's pretty cool. That you don't necessarily need your receiver.
You don't even need the receiver. You can just do everything through your phone.
Which is pretty cool.
Taking fishing into the
aspect,
into a new dimension, isn't it?
Yeah. He's a sucker for ND stuff, like.
I am. I like it. But what's good as well, like you sync the alarm up to the receiver. So if I kind of just turn it on, hold the button down on the front, and I can literally go into, you know, the remote setup, register the alarm with the receiver. You can set up the drop backs on each of the alarms. You know, you set the date and time on there. There's the Bluetooth setting as well. when you actually go into the remote setup, it goes into each, you know, color of the alarm, so you can actually set it up for whatever color you want to use. There's, I think, like 5 different options. There's like
a lot, isn't there?
Mate, there's an anti-theft system for each alarm as well. You can set the anti-theft, so there's different tones, different volumes for each alarm. I mean, there's a lot going on with this receiver. I'm not gonna lie, you get a lot for your money.
Gonna say, like, for me personally, there's almost too much.
There's a lot going on.
Like we were on about the Gardner ATTs, where they're literally just bite alarm. They do the alarm and that's it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've got the Pro Logic, which there's a little bit more going on, but there is a lot. I suppose obviously you can just choose to use what you want to use. Obviously, you don't need to use everything. Yeah, all the features that are there. So I
mean, and they look good as well. Like
they do look nice.
They're quite sexy looking, especially when you've got the snag ears on as well.
Yeah.
And as you'll see from the video, the snag ears light up in the dark. They just look. Yeah, they look pretty.
They do look pretty.
And so, I mean, for how much? Is what you're going to say?
Oh my god, is that a wasp?
Nearly. Yeah, so
how much?
How much? So
very nice. How much?
They actually come. You can buy them in, you know, with 2 alarms, 3 alarms, 4 alarms, and the receiver, different prices. But obviously, I got the 3 alarms and the receiver, and it was 199 quid, so just under £200.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, listen, you get a lot for your money, and you know, I'm hoping that these will last me a good while.
Well, comparison-wise, obviously, I paid 170 for mine.
Right, okay.
It's Pro Logic, so they're probably alarms at around the same kind of level, aren't they?
I mean, you can also, you don't need to use the receiver to obviously change the settings on the alarms regarding, you know, the tone, the volume, etc. You can do it. You can do it all from the alarm. But I mean, I haven't had them for long. There's a lot going on. Still a lot to learn. I mean, maybe a bit too much to learn just for bite alarms.
Possibly, but I guess it's nice having the option as well.
Yeah.
So you've got the option there.
And I mean, I was in the market for, you know, a decent set of bite alarms, and obviously we've both been kind of pining over the Delkims, and to pop 550 quid or whatever it is, you know, on a set of alarms, it is a lot. So you still want to get obviously a decent product, and you know, looking at some of the reviews of these alarms, a lot of people have kind of, you know, comparing them to the Delkims and saying, you know, you get just as much out of these as you do them for kind of half the price kind of thing.
There is the flip side as well. That I've seen some haters of it as well, but that's like anything. You're gonna have haters of certain brands, aren't you? Like,
I mean, it's just like pretty cool. Like, you've got a digital screen on the front. Like, you know, you don't really see that on many
no, you don't.
Receivers.
They are. I mean, to be fair to ND, they are obviously, with a lot of the things they're doing, they are trying to be a bit more forward thinking and trying to make it a bit more like techy, I guess.
Yeah, it is very techy. It is very techy. But
like you say, with having a screen and stuff on, so fair play. Like, they, to be honest, obviously I haven't used them, but seeing them up close and that, they look pretty nice. They look like they're worth the money.
Yeah, they just like ooze a bit of quality, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it'd just be nice to actually hear them go off today with a £30 on the end of the rod. It would be.
But yeah, I mean, like I say, they do the job. They look sexy on a cold night where, you know, you might want to change a few things around. You can just plot up in your bivvy.
They're perfect for you, actually. You don't have to move. He's lazy as.
Exactly, mate. And to be honest, yeah, once I get obviously the Bluetooth cracking on the phone, I think
got two.
even more, you know, to shout about, really.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool to have your bite alarms connected to an app on your phone.
Yeah, it is definitely.
You know what I mean?
It is pretty cool.
If you can get it to work, that is. Yeah. So all in all, I'd probably go, you know, I'm fairly happy. I'd probably give them an 8 or 9. A slight negative, I'm going to throw it out there, is the fact that you need to buy, obviously, the specific...
Are they the little
batteries for them? They are the CR2 batteries.
Yeah.
And ND do a brand themselves. They've got the batteries branded.
Clever marketing.
Clever. I think I paid 20 quid for a pack of 10. They'll
last you a
while. I think I needed 8. Yeah.
That is, when I obviously bought mine, that was one of the pluses that I saw in mine, is that they were AAA batteries, which are obviously very standard. You can pick them up from anywhere pretty much.
Yeah.
But You can obviously Amazon nowadays.
It's got on Amazon, yeah.
Amazon Prime, you get it next day, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I guess it's a slight negative. But there's a lot of alarms that do have them batteries, and then there's quite a few that do the AAA. So 6 and 2 frees, I guess, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
it depends if you're bothered about that. Wicked. Yeah. Well, that was a good little insight into your new purchase and bite alarms. They do look good, so obviously if you are in the market for something at around that price point, 200 quid for 3 alarms and a receiver, it's definitely a brand and a product to look at, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. They just, like I say, they ooze quality, they ooze value for money, in my opinion. But no, until next time.
Yeah, no, it was a good little insight. Don't know what the next one's going to be, but it will be filmed when we're out fishing at Waynestones. So we've got a few different bits. I've got a few different bits of kit we can look at. So we'll look forward to that. But yeah, that's obviously everything for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and then hit the alarm bell so you get notifications. And we'll see you in the next one.
That's one.